So my name is Grace Krobo-Edusei. I am an interior designer and decorator as well. And my journey with IDDG started probably maybe 2016, 2017. I'm not really sure now, but I know that we got formalized in 2018, thereabouts. And I was really privileged to be invited by Madame Delilah, who had this vision to form an association that could bring all the stakeholders and professionals in the industry together and to promote our industry, interior design and decorators and all allied, industries as well, to come together to create that awareness and to also bring professionalism and regulation to our industry. And that was a very powerful vision she had, and I was privileged to be invited to join in. And we did go around speaking to many people, stakeholders, and other industrial experts as well. And I guess that's how my role came up. And eventually, when the organization was formalized, I was invited to be an executive member as well. So that's really my brief history in IDDG. And I really did buy into it because I thought it was a very powerful vision, and we could take our industry places, because before that, there wasn't really a upgraded formal organization that could tell our story and to bring that awareness to Ghana and to the world in general. And so when I was invited to join IDDG, I was really happy to do that. Oh, I think some of the biggest challenges was actually people wanting to identify with us and trying to create that credibility because we're new, and understandably, many organizations were not sure who are these people, because obviously there had been another group before us, and that wasn't really sustained. And here we were again. But I think that we're able to share a more powerful vision and show them where we're going with this. And we're determined that this was going to stay and to really get the right people in with us. I think that's really helped. So the challenges were certainly there. Well, absolutely. I remember when we had our first, industry event. That was so powerful. I mean, we had so many people coming from all walks of life, and that was really powerful. We had it at a venue in Osu, and people really did buy in that day. And we had people in the industry, retailers, contractors, architects, and all that. So that was really powerful. And also, when we're also able to have some international collaborations. So we did have some organizations reaching out to us, answering our inquiries about how we could collaborate. And I knew that, look, this is it. This is how it's supposed to be, and we probably have made a mark somewhere. It was a little spark, but it was a very important spark, and which has brought us where we are today. I remember traveling with Madame Delilah all the way to Kumasi. I think it was the annual general meeting of the architectural, what do they call that? The Institute of Architects. Yes, we traveled to Kumasi, and we did meet with a whole lot of, we met with the presidents and all the leaders. And that's when I knew that I think we had come so far. And because I remember that day, so many people wanted to speak to us after we had addressed them and presented our organization, our fledgling organization. And so many people wanted to take pictures, interviewers wanted to speak with us, they wanted to be members right away. And I just knew that we were on the right path, and it was really powerful. And they were very impressed that we had traveled all the way from Accra to Kumasi to be with them and to attend that program. And I also remember joining the I think it was the Institute of Quantity Surveyors as well. They had also their inaugural meeting. So we did go to a couple of these events, and those were really milestones, and those when things started to change and people started to know who we are. One big achievement for us is when we were able to become the go-to. We had higher tertiary institutions collaborating with us, because that's very important. We had those collaborations, and we were able to start to have a voice to speak to them about their curriculum and how we could improve whatever they were doing as well. And also having those sessions, we had those sessions with them where we could then improve whatever they were learning practically, right? So we had those engagements, and we've been doing that for a while now. We started to have the master classes and workshops, and lots of the people were interior design enthusiasts and students from the higher institutions. They came on board, and we've been having those sessions. I think for me, being able to speak into their lives and their future career in that way, for me, was a big milestone for IDDG. I think it comes with collaboration. For me, that's a big word. The C word is collaboration, and the networking. The networking has certainly helped us, because now, with this rich tapestry of all these stakeholders, not only the professionals, but all the associated industry, being able to come together on quite a regular basis like we do now, I think that is shaping the industry in a very positive way. So when we work together, whether you're an interior designer or you are somebody who's a supplier along the value chain, and we're all on the same boat, I think that's really important. So we're able to deliver quality, right? Quality design, and there is we're trying to create a platform where there's accountability as well, because we did have before that a whole lot of people say, "Oh, we're interior designers," and you can be great at interior design. You don't have to go to school to do that, but if you're gifted, you can. But we had a lot of issues with people not delivering, bring unprofessionalism and all that. So we're having that professionalism. It's forming. It's a work in progress, but it's coming together. As you know, there's so many property developments going on all over the country, especially here in Accra. And I think that IDDG members are playing a big role in delivering design, good aesthetic design, sustainable design as well. And I believe that a lot of our members are getting those jobs to beautify those properties, whether it's commercial or residential. And I'm very proud of what our members are doing all along the value chain. So I think that we are definitely there, and those properties are beautiful because our members are out there, doing what they're supposed to do and doing it in the right way. So we are definitely contributing to making all this. It's a long value chain, and I think that we are playing our part. And I think as we go along, we're going to get, stronger and bigger, eventually. Well, I'm excited about the prospects of our graduates, especially, also making their mark. I know there's a lot of challenge sometimes with curriculum and work, being out there to work, because one thing to be trained is another thing to have jobs or, to have your own business or work somewhere. There's still that gap. But I'm excited about the prospect of them being able to upgrade themselves so well, thanks to the programs that we're having with them. That we're having scholarship programs, we're having all those workshops and master classes and anything else that we can do to help them to be really call themselves truly interior design professionals, right? So they're doing that, and I see that just like in any other international, other countries and other international bodies who represent their industry, I see us becoming that way, and not just satisfying the clientele, but also helping the practitioners, interior design practitioners who are in training at the moment, the young ones who are coming up, being able to be out there and really giving it their best and being measuring up to international standards. I'm really excited about that. My advice for the current executives and upcoming leadership, I would say that I want you to continue to develop yourselves, keep growing, using all everything. We have so much at our disposal: technology, collaboration, always reaching out, always develop your leadership skills. I think that's very important because we've had also challenges in leadership, like every organization does. But I think that if we're intentional about growing ourselves, we'll be able to grow other people as well. It's all about people at the end of the day. So it's people and it's the organization. And I think at the end of the day, if you're able to just do that, I think that in the next 5 years, we'll have a very powerful organization indeed. Yes. I would like to see an IDDG that will just keep delivering, like I said, to international standards, always. I see an IDDG that will continue to produce the best interior designers in the region, right? And I see a future where more collaboration between the educators, as the universities or the institutes that offer programs in these areas or associated areas, that the quality is just higher and higher. Yes, so that's what I want to see, that legacy. I want to see a legacy where the young people are empowered, and they're innovative. So I would like innovation, definitely, innovation, collaboration, and I hope that they make a lot of money while they're at it as well as a serve the clientele that I want them to prosper. Yeah, I would love for them to prosper. So I hope that's the legacy that we can leave people: innovative, prosperous, practitioners in the industry.